Ava wants Laura as a character witness in court. Jason makes Carly back off and Blaze questions Christina's maternity leave. For June 28, 2024, Sonny and Natalia discuss betrayal, Chase and BLQ discuss Tracy's suggestion, and Ava asks Laura to be a character witness. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Messy Syrup. It's me, Abby, here. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Keep watching, so let's dive into today's video. Thursday's GH recap. Dant exploded at Sam for committing a federal crime. Diane agreed to work on a defense for Carly, and Finn said a tearful goodbye. Jason shows up at Carly's and asks why she needs to see him. Because I know, she says. She admits that Sam told her about the recording the feds have. Spinelli got it by hacking in and making a recording. Tearing up, Carly asks why he picked her over his freedom and family. He never wanted her to know about this because he knew she would undermine it. He didn't think this would last so long. Never once did he think about bailing. She thinks she should have a say and won't let him throw his life away. He protests that he's not. Carly asks if he seriously thinks that Kate's and the feds will ever let him go. He's willing to take that risk and not happy when she says she's talked to Diane about other options. She admits the odds of him being let go are low. Jason says that if she goes to prison, all he sacrificed to protect her will be thrown away. If she pushes this, her life will be gone. She will be in jail for 20 years. If she goes to prison, he will blame himself for the rest of his life. She needs to back off and let him finish this. Carly gives in, but she's not sure she can stand it. He tells her that she doesn't have to live with this, he does. She says her life wouldn't be what it is without him. She changes her mind again. He tells her she can't and begs her not to get in the way. Chase hugs BLQ when he gets back to the Quartermains. He tells her that his brother apologizes for everything and took responsibility for it. He watched his brother go all the way into rehab. It seemed peaceful. They sit and she tells him what Tracy suggested they do. She thinks they should move in there with Violet. Monica and Olivia agreed with the idea. Finn's place has too many bad memories, their place is too small, and there are lots of people at the mansion to help them. Violet needs consistency now, not in the future. Chase nods along and then says it's his time to take care of his family and keep them safe. He's never had custody of a kid and has no idea how long this will last, but he can step up for his niece. He's grateful to her and her family. He's realized he doesn't have to do this alone. They are partners. She loves and admires him for being so kind and gentle. They kiss, and she asks what he thinks of Tracy's idea. She's relieved when he tells her that he's come around to both sides of her big and busy family. He's not surprised they are willing to welcome Violet. BLQ says they are a mixed bag, but they love each other and step up for each other. As they kiss again, Gio walks in. He tells them about putting Violet to bed and then goes outside to practice his violin. Chase goes off to check on his niece. BLQ has a nap and then he returns. He's decided that the three of them staying there for the summer would be the best. He's super jazzed to spend it with their massive family. They can move in tomorrow. Sonny and Natalia meet by the Metro Court pool. He explains he's been feeling stifled at home. It was time for Ava to go. She says Ava doesn't strike her as the one that got away. He adds she couldn't get far away enough. They go over how he can't count on anyone. The two people who were closest to him conspired against him. He should have recognized that Ava is a treacherous viper too. Ava has always struck her as disingenuous. Sonny suggests she not underestimate her and do her best to avoid her. They change to a more pleasant topic in toast. She's sorry he's been suffering betrayals. He asks about the betrayals she's suffered. She tries to forgive and move on, but doesn't forget. He forgives family. They talk about their problems sleeping and how haunted they feel. They toast to finding friends. Laura meets with Ava in her room. She tells her that she's living there now because she was no longer safe living with Sonny. Ava explains that they were not exactly friends, but had a kind of trust. She claims she has no idea why she was thrown out and puts it down to her erratic behavior. As she goes on about how irrational he has become, Laura says he seems to have given in to his worst impulses lately. But she knows Ava is hardly a victim, so asks what they were really fighting about. Ava puts the blame on Christina for making some petty accusation and claims she's just worried about Sonny becoming more unstable. She fills her in on Sonny beating someone at the wedding reception, and Christina witnessed the whole thing. The mayor is appalled. Ava actually asked her there to tell her she's afraid Sonny will try to have their custody agreement overturned. She can't allow that to happen. Laura can't get involved in this. Ava reminds her that they are family because of Nicholas. She and Trina are all she has. The mayor cares about her but doesn't want to be used. If she wants something, she better be direct. Ava has spoken to Scott, and he suggested Sonny will smear her in court. She can't let unhinged Sonny have her daughter. Would Laura be willing to appear in court as a character witness for her? Laura agrees but hopes she won't regret it. Ava promises her faith and support mean everything. As Laura goes, Ava tells her she only wants the best for Nicholas. Ava gets a martini and toasts to new beginnings. At Christina's, she and Blaze look over resumes for someone to run her center. Christina needs someone else to take charge right now. She's sure other people are more qualified to make her vision a reality. Plus, she's going on maternity leave. That's news to Blaze. Christina claims it's just the time period for recovery. Her girlfriend doesn't think she'll need much leave if she's not raising the child. Christina blurts out she doesn't know what will happen with the baby and where it will go. Molly has no legal, biological, or legal claim. Blaze asks if she would try to get custody from her sister. Christina claims she just wants to know the options. She's been looking at legal statutes and drew up a petition she could bring to court. She reminds her that she once said she wished the baby was theirs and asks how she would feel about co-parenting. Blaze may want kids someday, but now is not a good time for her to be a mom. Christina says it's not the right time for her either. Her girlfriend tries to convince her that things will blow over with Molly and TJ. Christina can't drop this. She needs to be prepared if she has to sue TJ for custody. In line with his regular impactful sessions on his YouTube series, State of Mind, Maurice Benard, Sonny, General Hospital, recently welcomed Michael Easton, Finn, General Hospital, as his featured guest. As fans know, Easton recently concluded his run as Dr. Hamilton Finn on General Hospital. In this episode of State of Mind, the conversation flowed smoothly as Morris initiated the discussion by inquiring about Easton's upbringing before delving into his acting career. Easton candidly shared about the early losses he experienced, including the passing of his mother, and his subsequent struggle with self-medication to cope with the pain. Reflecting on that period, Easton acknowledged his past behavior and attributes it to his inability to handle things well at the time. Michael Easton talks acting career with Maurice Benard on State of Mind. Easton mentioned that his original interest was in writing, but the path for acting was paved. He talked about his time on Days of Our Lives, where he went through some tough stuff and eventually got the boot for being difficult. 10 years later, he played a priest and a vampire on Port Charles, before moving on to One Life to Live. Benard totally praised Easton for his amazing work in his final story arc on General Hospital. Benard even mentions how Easton made it onto the list of the 50 most beautiful people in People magazine. In conclusion, Easton eloquently paid tribute to his longtime colleague and real-life friend, Kamar de los Reyes, who passed away at the age of 56 in 2023. Easton said, "Kamar was everything that I wasn't. I met him on this first film that I talked about, and I was shy and introverted, while he was bold and so self-confident. I was immediately drawn to that, so we complemented each other really well, you know? He loved life, and when you were around him, you loved life too. He added, he had a passion for life, and I was always inspired by that. I think that's what we're always looking for, right? We're looking for somebody whose passion inspires our passion, of course. So every day, he reminded me of that and about finding your true self and living that truth. Kimberly McCullough has transitioned into the world of directing, temporarily leaving her acting career behind. Despite this shift, she maintains strong connections with her former General Hospital co-stars, including the beloved Finola Hughes, who portrays her on-screen mother, Anna Devane, and Brooklyn Ray Silzer, who portrays her on-screen daughter, Emma Scorpio Drake. Recently, she has enjoyed reunions with both of them in separate occasions. First and foremost, Kimberly McCullough and Finola Hughes had a sweet reunion on June 22 at the opening reception for the Sun, Scarf, skate show at the Stoked Malibu Art Gallery in California. It was a special occasion as McCullough's longtime partner, Rob White, was one of the featured artists, showcasing his work to the public. At the time, Hughes shared a photo of the reunion with the caption, "So in awe of it Rob _ a beautiful show opening last night. Super cool, skater vibe, love me some at Kimmy Break at Third Space Malibu, go check it out." While Hughes replied, "Love you Finn, thanks for coming out." Next, Brooklyn Ray Silzer and Kimberly McCullough had a heartwarming reunion, with McCullough expressing tremendous pride in Silzer. She said, "My TD daughter is all grown up. I love you, Brooklyn. So proud of you." Drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you agree or disagree? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more updates. Your opinions matter, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.